And here your final recording. You're just about done. Okay, let's look at some sentence. You probably already know them, but there might be a few that you don't know. So it's a good review. They're essential, they're important. So let's look at this. Merci. Oui, merci. Non, merci. Thank you. Yes, thank you. No, thank you. S'il vous plaît, please. Répétez, s'il vous plaît. Repeat, please. Répétez, s'il vous plaît. Je ne comprends pas. Je ne comprends pas. I don't understand. Vous parlez anglais? Vous parlez anglais? Do you see how I go up at the end of the last word? Okay, so it's a statement that I'm turning into a question because I don't want to bother you teaching you how to do formal question. These work perfectly. Vous parlez anglais? J'ai un problème. J'ai un problème. D'accord? Où sont les toilettes? Où sont les toilettes? Vous prenez les cartes de crédit? Vous prenez les cartes de crédit? D'accord? And you can just say carte de crédit. D'accord? People will understand. Alors, on the front of most restaurants, just like here, you would have the symbol with the kind of money they will accept, okay? Espèce, liquide, those are two words for cash. You will see probably this on your custom form when you arrive. Remember, you're not supposed to take more than $9,999 with you, okay? So anything above or at $10,000 or 10,000 euro will send a flag. So you make sure you don't have a lot of liquide. D'accord? Espèce liquide. No matter what, you are going to be tourist and you know, no matter where you go in the world, you will be the prime target. So don't carry a lot of cash. And if you do, nothing on in your back pocket ever. Okay, put it in your front pocket, put it in your socks if you have to, or inside your shoes, or but you know, no matter where you go in the world, people will try to get what you have. Okay, and there's a lot more petty crimes, you know, a lot of pickpockets, you know, big city, really busy cities, you know, it's very interesting. Okay. So just be aware. I'm not scaring you, but just be aware. So if you ladies take a crossbody purse, you know, not just on your shoulder because it's really easy to grab it and go. Guys, put your wallet in your front pocket, nothing in your back pocket. And if you take the subway or a train or a bus and it's crowded, put your backpack in your front. So you're holding your backpack like you would be holding a baby in your front, okay? Don't have anything in your back that you don't know what's going on behind you. Just, you know, simple being aware things. Also, do not pull out your wallet. Do not give money to beggars. This is a multi-million dollar business. They are professional beggars. Even if they're little kids and they make you feel bad, if you have to donate, donate to the Red Cross, donate to Médecins Sans Frontières, you know, Doctors Without Borders. They will do something with your $20. If you give to beggars, it's just going to go to the mafia. So don't even bother. So do not pull your wallet out in the street like that, okay? And one last thing, do not walk around with your iPhone. iPhone are selling anywhere between 600 and 800 euros. So that's a very expensive toy. Keep it, you know, you can be at the cafe, that's different, but if you walk around, it's really easy to push you and grab your phone, okay? So just be aware. Don't be scared. It's fine. You know, it's just a little bit different than Tempe and Mill Avenue. All right. Alors, vous prenez les cartes de crédit, and you can say carte de crédit. Donc, espèce, liquide, carte bleue. All right. So the very first credit card in France was a blue card. You see here, CB for carte bleue. D'accord. But then, you know, most sign would show MasterCard, Visa, So American Express is a little hard one to get people to take it because it's very expensive usually. One thing I really recommend when it comes to credit card, try to get a credit card with a chip on it. What's going to happen is in France and in Belgium, they've been using credit card with chip for years. We are so behind on that technology. And so all the machine, like if you want to buy um, subway ticket or buses or even a train ticket on the machine, not going, waiting for a cashier, you need to have a credit card with a chip and make sure you know your PIN. All right? So that's something important. You can shop around. There's banks that will give you credit card where you don't get charged for spending money in a foreign country. You would just have they don't, give you extra charge. So that's something you want to look into it because they go fast. If you go for a month and every time you use your card, they charge you $1 or two, trust me, that's a big difference. So just uh, know about that. Okay, valise is suitcase. Valise, suitcase. Bagage is luggage. Bagage. All right. So one last thing about that. If you do go to Paris, you know how when you register your baggage here, your luggage in the US, and then they give you a little printout with a scan on it, okay? A code, okay? So keep that with you. Usually you have it in your passport. Don't throw it away because in Paris you have to scan that receipt when you want once you grab your suitcase and you want to get out of the airport, I mean the area where you pick up your suitcase, you have to scan that to get out because they don't want people to steal a suitcase and they want to make sure, you're taking your suitcase with you. You're not leaving it with something in it. All right? Okay, then let's look at how to understand official document. All the document you will get will be in French and in English, but just in case it's not, it's a good thing to be aware. Okay, I'm not asking you to know them, I'm just asking you to recognize it. Alors, nom de famille, hein, family name, nom de naissance, okay? Or it could be also nom de jeune fille. This is the name you were born with. Jeune fille. Okay, nom de jeune fille, nom de naissance. Prénom, that's your first name, okay? Date de naissance, that's the date of birth. And in Europe, they will use day, month, year. Donc, jour, mois, année. So be careful with that, okay? Lieu de naissance, place of birth. Domicile ou adresse. D'accord? Adresse courriel, adresse mail, that's your email address. Téléphone, phone number. Okay, the short for numéro, a number, it's N with that little O up there. Okay, so if you see that, don't freak out, just mean numéro, which means number. Okay, so passport number. Nationalité, you can understand that, citizenship. Okay, situation familiale. Are you célibataire? Célibataire is single. It's the same idea of celibate, you're not supposed to have sex before being married. Alors, célibataire, marié, okay, married, veuf, veuve, those are widower and widow, et divorcé, divorced. All right? And so that's pretty much what I was telling you earlier, be aware, keep your wallet in the front, use crossbody purses, backpack in your front when you have a lot of people around the subway. And oh, this is very important, okay? You make sure you take a photo of your credit card front and back, your passport and other official document, and make sure you have a password on your phone. So, and send those photos to maybe a cloud or something where you can go retrieve them if you have an issue. Hopefully, nothing gonna go wrong, But remember, the French can be cranky. You know, the last year they had 84.5 million visitors. That's a lot when it's a country where you have less than 70 million people living there. So you have more tourists than you have French people living there. So it gets crowded and busy in summer, and pickpocket are just having, a great time. So just be aware. That's all. Don't be scared. Just be aware. I hope you enjoyed that class. I sure did. And I'll hope to see you at our final video conference.